100 greatest Twilight Zone episodes were number 5. This one is Shadow Play. This one's pretty obscure, and I remember it mainly because I saw it on a VHS tape once. That and Showdown with Rance McGrew, which was at the number 10 spot on this list. Shadow Play is a very nihilistic story about this guy, and he's been sentenced to the electric chair, except he knows that the entire world is nothing but his own dream, and he keeps trying to convince people that they're all just, figments of his imagination, but no one will listen to him, so they all end up dying. This is a real neat one, because it starts out like the opening scene is in this courtroom where all the characters appear out of nothing, and then at the end, after he gets the electric chair, the characters all appear again, and the same thing happens over and over again. And in the closing scene, Rod Serling's narration takes you out and leaves you with the fact that there's just no way out of this nightmare. And that's really the scariest thing about this episode. It's about a nightmare that you can't wake up from. So whereas Perchance to Dream looks at reality, I'd say Shadow Play looks at unreality. And the ways in which it can be, molded. I'd say whereas Shadow Play is about someone coming to grips with their dreams, Perchance to Dream is about someone who's not in control of their dreams at all. And just to think that the entire world is just in one guy's head, and if he wakes up or if he dies in the dream, then everyone in the dream world dies with him. That's a very unsettling thought. The setting of a prison gives the viewer a real feeling of containment. And also, it's really scary when the guy goes into detail. So one of the other prisoners says, "How do you know what it's like to go up to the electric chair?" And then he describes it like this awful way that just will make your flesh turn, because it's just horrifying. Because he's been through it, he's lived through it, and that's really scary. Because he knows how it is. He knows the pain. I mean, obviously, it seems as if it's a painful experience. It's not pain-free, even if it is a dream. And plus, this is a very interesting kind of dream, in that it never ends. It goes on over and over in repetition, loop, and there's no way to escape it, really. And he can't escape it because he's asleep. And I'd say the coolest part about this episode is he says to the warden, he says, I'm going to be, you're going to go home and your wife will have something different in the oven than she did when you were first there. And then she does, proving that he's like a god in this world and he can control things, but that kind of makes you wonder, he could give himself the power to fly or whatever. But I mean, it's, I guess his powers of dream are kind of limited. And that's how real dreams are. You can't do everything. So it's really just a great episode. And very existentialist again. It's the beginning of postmodernism, to a certain extent. Now, of course, it's basically the same old story about some guy's crazy, or they think he's crazy, but he's really not. Which can be cliche if it's not pulled off well, but here, this is probably one of the best examples of that trope being pulled off in modern media, hands down. You know, and again, it's not like a fun dream. There's no fancy, there's no, you know, aliens or dragons or anything fun. It's a very bleak fantasy world. It's like a courtroom drama. I assume the scenes where he gets sentenced to death are, you know, kind of in the same vein as Perry Mason, which was on at that time. Above all, a very, very memorable episode, just for the incredible dialogue, the acting, everything's on point here. And you genuinely believe that this is a guy who's been through a lot of hell and can't stand the dreams anymore. And what's even worse is he doesn't even know what reality is or what it would be like if he wakes up. Again, if the goal of the Twilight Zone is to take you into another dimension where nothing is real, this is a great example of that, because this guy doesn't even know what reality is, aside from one reference he makes to the priest, and he says that he went to a Catholic school, so he can assume that the world he comes from is ours, but there's no way of knowing, really. And the really unsettling thing is the prison is very realistic. It's like a real-world prison, except for a few minor details, such as the people disappear and appear out of nowhere, and that one guy in prison can change what the warden's wife is cooking in the oven, and then the warden thinks, "Oh my gosh, he is dreaming this. I better, postpone the electric chair," but it's too late. It's already gone through. It's already happened. That's, it's the inevitability of death. It's, the destiny that can't be escaped. That's what's really great about this episode. Overall, it's just a really, really interesting episode with a lot to say about the nature of sleep and dream. So if that's what the Twilight Zone is for, to, say something about things that aren't real, Shadow Play is, I'd say, a great place to start with that. The scene where he describes being strapped into the electric chair is the most unsettling. And it feels very genuine, and the score, the music that's set up to accompany that, is also really unsettling. Again, this is real horror. You want to feel something you want to see something really scary. Jump scares aren't the way to go. And the Nun is trash. I hate the Nun. I hate The Curse of La Llorona. I hate Annabelle 3. Shadow Play is real horror. And it's not for the faint of heart, because this one is legitimately scary. Say what you will about Taki Tina. Taki Tina is just a doll. This is a guy peering into his own soul. He's in prison, and he knows that he hasn't done anything. That's even worse. There's no crime. He's just put there, and he has to live through the same experience again and again and again. And that's really, really a scary episode. So I suggest you watch it. It only really needs one watch, I'd say, for this one. Alright. We're on the list of top 10 Twilight Zones, so back in a tad with another one, and keep your socks on and stay in check. And I think this list is shaping up to be a pretty extensive list of the ones that I think are the best. Again, this probably isn't majority opinion, but these are the ones I think are the tops. So anywho, this has been number 5 Shadow Play, so only 4 to go, and the next ones might surprise you a bit, so hang in there. Order some comics. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, whatever.